This is a video about the different states of clay so that you can understand how each of them works and what are the limitations and strengths of each one. So here they all are. We have a representation of each kind. First we have wet clay, leather hard clay, bone dry clay, bisqueware clay, and then finished and glazed clay. So first of all, we're going to go with the wet clay. Wet clay, you can just do anything with. You can form it, you can mold it. It's a little bit floppy, so you got to be careful with it. Doesn't have a lot of structure. So when you dry it a little bit, it becomes leather hard clay. Now leather hard clay is a good clay to work in because it's sturdy enough. You can carve into it. You can do things with it. You can still add clay to it. You can feel it's a little cooler because it's got the water still in it. Now, once it's sat for a long time, and the water is out of it, you now have bone dry clay. You can feel it's just room temperature, but it's also very fragile. So this is not the point where you want to do any carving or anything. See how fragile it is? Just a little tap and you've lost it. So you don't want to work with it then. Once it's bone dry, it's ready to be put into the kiln, and this is bisque-fired clay. So this has been fired and it's chemically different. One of the main differences between the leather hard clay and everything before that and the bone dry and the bisque fired clay is the bisque fired clay is now chemically different. With all the other clays, you can actually break it down and use it over again. You can create new things with it. But with bisque fired clay, it will never break down. I mean, you can smash it into bits, you can grind it into powder, but it will never break down. That's why you can find clay that's been in the ocean for thousands of years, and it's still fine. It's just not going to break down because it's chemically different. So now, when you look at this, you can see it's very strong. It's no longer regular clay that you can work with. This is glazed clay. So we've got the glaze on it. We've put it back in the kiln, and you can use it for all sorts of things. Actually, you can drink out of it. You can eat out of it. You have wet clay, leather hard clay, bone dry clay, bisque clay, and finished glazed clay. Thank you.